Oh, my cell phone battery is dying. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I should use my iPad instead of my cell phone to read chat. Hold on. Hold on. GFL2. Today I'm gonna finish the story for sure. And once I'm done with this story, the story of this event, I can officially consider myself have finally caught up to the gacha things. Well, kinda. I still far behind on Anfield, obviously haven't even started chapter 2. And there's Virtual Pair 2 that I still need to do, and I need to catch up on the OG Arknights also. The main story, I mean. I have not read chapter 15 yet, after all. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there very, very slowly. I swear. So there is my stream. Messages. Oh, messages. Alright. This. Ah, there we go. Alright. I don't have any more reason to keep stalling, so go straight to this event, the grand finale. I really hope Chiloveg dies here. I really, really do. I want Chiloveg. Okay, here's the things that I want to happen, right? Chiloveg dead and to never return again, hopefully. Sadly, she's part of Paradise, and Paradise had a bad habit of dealing with necromancy. Let's put it like that. So perhaps my wish might not be able to realize itself. She might be brought back to life at some point, but I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon at the very least. Second thing, Orpheloon needs to survive this. Please. Please. I don't know exactly what's happened after the big light that the magical brain shone upon the commander and her, but I hope she's alive. And third and lastly, I want my daughter back. Please. If none of these happens, then I'm gonna kill myself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't take me seriously, YouTube. Everything I say is satire. Oh, welcome to the stream, Panzerburger Waffle Maker. You came just in time. Which tree? The journey of life does not come with return tickets. Go.
No, って不思議だよね。
Of course, you need to immediately start to fucking chill on that.
刺激すればするほどどんどん耐性が上がっていく。そして最後はどんな刺激を与えても反応しなくなっちゃう。今の私のように。
Chiloveg rolls up her sleeves, showing arms covered in scars.
だからウィリアム先生、私は死を体験してみたいの。
Ah, not only did it starts with Chiloveg, but she also, just a few seconds within this day, she already mentions William again. This time referring to him by name and not by, well, maybe not necessarily is the name, but the title, the position that he occupies. In contrast with the last time when she just said father.
死の直前の神経細胞の震え、エンドルフィンによる麻酔と鎮静、そして脳死。 その過程における体のさまざまな変化。私の願いを叶えてくれる
？Oh my god, another scenery. New scenery. Jilovag sits up from the operating table. She spreads her fingers, examines her palms, then the backs of her hands.
なんか全然変わっていないみたい。もっと面白い変化があると思ったのに。
From the shadows, the other person coldly hands her a pistol.
試してみるといい。
Is that William's voice?
ウィリアム先生。
Yeah, it
本当に
is.
手術してくれたよね。私を騙していないよね。
どうした？怖いのか？
God, I hate his voice. No shade to the voice actor. It's just because it's William. I'm probably going to hate anything that comes from him, including his voice.
そんなまさか。先生の名前と今までしてきた数々の実験はとっくに耳にしているよ。私はただありのままの感覚を記録できるかどうかを心配しているだけ。
After a moment of hesitation, Chiloveg's face lights with excitement. She takes the pistol. She loads a round into the chamber and presses the barrel to her head.
なんて素晴らしい。
My God.
私はこの儀式であの未知の世界に行く。帰ってきた者のいない死の世界に。
Where does he even find this scientist? Honestly.
私だけが戻ってくる資格を得た。この一瞬の感覚をちゃんと記録しなくちゃ。誰も触れたことのない領域なんだから。そして近い将来、私は新しい科学を築き上げる。さあ、甘美な死の世界へ。
She actually died in that moment right there. Then we wouldn't have to deal with everything that's happening right now. Chiloveg kicks her chair lightly and turns to face the doctor.
彼岸スペース？何それ？
生と死が集まる場所だよ。そこには君が興味を持つものがたくさんある。
So I must say, I'm quite surprised that William is just talking with people, because from the impression that I got of him on the GFL1 was that he was an extremely reclusive person and would only communicate with high-ranking members of Paradise. So that means that either he changed slightly or Chiloveg is indeed a very high member of the cult.
君は本物の天才だ。だからきっとあの場所にたどり着くことができる。
おやん、私のことをよく知ってるみたいだね。で、どうして私に彼岸スペースに行かせたいわけ？そんなにいいところなら自分で行けば。
私には私の考えがある。
Uh-huh. Perhaps, and I would imagine one of those reasons might be related to Lunasia. Huh?
嫌なら他を当たる。
やだな、そんなに怒らないでよ。ちょっと気になっただけじゃん。
手に負えないことに好奇心を向けるな。身を滅ぼすことになるぞ。
はいはい。でどうやって行けばいいの？
鍵は私が見つけ出す。だがそこへ行く道は君自身で探さなければならない。そのためにも君には会ってきてほしい者がいる。
誰？
オーフェルン。
かつてそこに行ったことがある人だ。
Yeah.
やっとやっと
Hope she dies. Really do.
やっと来られた。ここが生と死の集まる場所。10年も費やしてきた。ああ、なんて素晴らしい。
Something definitely is going to happen. If it's something so important to enter the Nirvana. Oh, you know what might happen? Jolveg might be William's guinea pig. Because I don't think William himself ever entered the Nirvana before, right?
脳を現れている感じがする。
Chiloveg opens her eyes. The world around her suddenly distorts, twists, and loses its original shape. Then it recombines into an entirely new and strange landscape. Her senses... Oh, I don't like the butterflies there. Her senses blank out like a television without signal. After some time, new perceptions awaken. She can see the sound of springs, hear the color of the world, and reach out to touch thoughts she had never imagined.
これが彼岸スペース。いい。実にいい。ここまでの体験だけでも論文を5本書けるよ。
Chiloveg walks forward. A great gate suddenly appears before her, blocking her path.
え？
Hmm.
なるほど。ここはあくまでも入り口ってこと？中はどうなってるんだろう。楽しみ。
Please die, please die, please die. She reaches out.
あなたに入る資格はないわ。
Let's go! Chiloveg turns. A girl in a long dress stands there. Her gaze cold and hollow.
あんた、誰？あなたにそれを知る必要はない。ここから離れなさい。は？
Get fucked, Chiloveg. Chiloveg fails to realize what stands before her. She stubbornly steps forward, closer and closer to the gate. But the distance does not shorten in the slightest.
どういうこと？
Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked!
早く私を中に入れてよ。きっと面白いものがたくさんあるんだから。ずっと待ってたんだよ。私は本物の天才なんだ。あのなんちゃって天才の世間知らずと違って、この中にある生と死の真理を少しでも覗くことができたら、きっと世界を変えられる。何を笑ってるの？知識とは呪い、才能とは呪い。あなたはそれすら分かっていない。 あなたが見下しているオルフェルーネにすら劣っている。
Oh, oh, that's definitely gonna be a heavy hit on her ego.
なんだって。冗談じゃない。私はあの子をいいように利用してやっとここまでたどり着いたというのに、やっと願いを叶えられるというのに、あのバカより踊っているわけが。そうね、あなたは自分の運命を覗こうと思った瞬間からこの扉を潜る資格を失ったの。あなたのしてきたことは全て無意味。資格を失った？どういう意味？私はすでに永遠の命を手に入れた。この世界の誰にもできないことを成し遂げたなら当然誰よりも彼岸スペースに入る資格を持っている。ねえ、答えてよ。あなたに永遠の命などない。あなたはただ自分のことを見られない。
Oh, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Get fucked, Chilbeck! Get fucked! Get fucked! Sorry. The voice and the gates before Chilbeck vanish. She searches frantically, futilely, and eventually collapses to the ground.
そんなわけ。私のやってきたことが全部無意味だなんて。バカな。
I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm just. I'm so happy right now. Now all she needs to do is fucking die. Chilavag remains seated there. After a minute, or maybe 10 years, she finally gets to her feet.
まだだ。まだ終わってない。今回はたまたま失敗しただけ。私には永遠の命がある。時間なんていくらでも。まだまだまだまだまだまだまだチャンスはある。そうだよ。この程度の失敗を気にする必要なんてない。天才でもそういう時はある。
Chilaveg laughs softly and turns around. But at some point, another figure is already standing behind.
なんであんたが
Orphelum? Commander?
どうやってここに。ここは私が見つけたんだ。あんたみたいなバカが来ていい場所じゃない。
It has to be Orphelum. Yes!
見える。なんでまたあんただけ。なるほど、そういうことだったのね。あなたは私から遺跡の知識を盗んでこの道を開いた。だから当然私にも入る資格がある。くだらない願いを叶えるために無数の命を奪った罪を私にかぶせた。唯一私を止めようとした人も殺そうとしている。
Orphelum looks at her quietly. She steps forward, forcing Chilaveg back step by step.
だから私は全てを取り返す。
Oh boy, oh, this fucking girl. Sorry. VA 110 Hunter 3. The hunter's eyes are as keen as a wolf. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Sorry. Beneath leaving, Kilveg's laboratory has already been reduced to ruins in the fierce battle between Igla and Voimastina. Igla's wings stir up vortices like raging storms with every flap. Voimastina weaves between them like a ship sailing against winds and waves. She has little ammunition left, so every shot must strike the greatest threat before her. She refuses to waste a single bullet unless absolutely necessary. At Groza's warning, Voimastina leaps upward and grabs onto Igla's raised wing. Perhaps because she still lacks precise control over this body, the mutated third gem doll's massive hand sweeps through the spot where Voimastina had been, grasping nothing but air. But Igla clearly senses something clinging to the edge where bone and flesh meet on her wing. With a casual shake, she flings Voimastina straight into the glass wall behind her. The reinforced glass shatters under the impact of Voimastina's heavy frame. Her body and shards fly backwards together, tumbling across the laboratory floor until she slams into the wall behind, leaving a massive crater before finally stopping. Igla then lowers herself towards the shattered glass wall, searching through it for Voimastina. A gigantic hand thrusts into the laboratory room. Though the lighting inside is dim and Voimastina's exact position cannot be seen, it is obvious that Igla has grown truly irritated by the doll buzzing around her like a relentless bee. She intends to trap Voimastina inside the lab and eliminate her in one decisive move, though the cramped space prevents the tendrils on her body from functioning properly. It is like sealing a bee inside a jar. After that, she only needs to capture it at her leisure. To avoid detection, Voimastina presses herself against the wall, lightening her steps as much as possible. She dodges the massive hands sweeping and grasping for prey, making her way towards the laboratory doors. The doors have no handles. The two automatic sliding panels are sealed tightly shut. Voimastina tries to pry open a gap with her fingers, but the scene offers no leverage to force them apart. Coffiny vaults up 3 levels in quick succession, searching the area outside Voimastina's room. After inspecting the door, she discovers a biometric device mounted above it. Groza's visual module locks onto Voimastina's location. The massive hand has already forced her into a corner, leaving her almost no room to maneuver. Voimastina could fall into Igla's grasp at any second. She says this thing so calmly. Despite the situation, the lights along the suspended gangway flicker erratically. Even as she speaks, Coffiny pulls explosives from her pack and starts ringing them. In the shadows beyond the wall, Voimastina moves with agility that defies her imposing build, flipping aside once more and narrowly avoiding the searching fingers. 20 seconds. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4. Just before the explosion, a faint sound comes from beneath Yvonne Maston's foot. Unknowingly, she has been driven back to the very crater she created earlier. A loose chunk of brick rolls underfoot, and in her cautious retreat, she steps on it. Igla's hand suddenly stops searching. The scene erupts into chaos in an instant. Boy Mashna's gun fired, the explosion of the charge, and the thunderous sweep of Igla's hand across the lab floor resound simultaneously, turning the once silent underground facility into a boiling maelstrom. Right before Igla's fingers make contact with Boy Mashna's frames, the later assault rifle spits a burst of fire. Surprisingly enough, the bullets knocked Igla's massive fingers away. Blood splatters across the walls, staining the white surfaces a horrific crimson. A wail of pain echoes from Igla's throat. Maddened by the injury, she thrashes wildly, peering through the lab's corners as blood smears across the ground in long, dragging streaks. Boy Masna seizes the moment and slips through the breach blasted open by Cockney. I hope your Mac thing arrives soon, Boy Masna. I really do at this point. Before Boy Mashna can explain, Cockney's urgent shout rings out from the distance. Of course. And this is going to be an evacuation mission again. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Commander. Changes in the combat situation require the dispatch of specific dolls for certain battles. The designated doll has already been deployed, but you can substitute her if you have already obtained her. Story preset dolls. Man, after so long we finally get something like this for the story. Okay. Certain battles require specific dolls to be deployed, but the commander who have already prepared the dolls can swap. 2K as a preset. I'm gonna swap them. I was thinking about using the ones that the story gives me, but then I remembered that I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'm scared of adding unnecessary extra time to the story, to the stream, sorry. Let's put Boy Masna here because lore. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at this thing. And then mark all these guys. Which one is a good one to... Ah, damn it. Yeah, kill this one. Alright, Coffee. Alright. Then kill the spider looking thing. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Oh my god, the toads can survive that? Okay, alright. But he cannot survive this. Keep going, Coffee, keep going. Kill the crocodile. Stupid name. Kill this thing. Because why not? Right. Then Coffee can retreat. Oh, look at these guys. They really think they can reach me at this point. Easy. Undergrowth is covering fire. Coffee and Voidmaster break through the encirclements. The three regroups atop the platform. Even though Voidmaster's ammunition is exhausted, she remains unstoppable with melee weapons and hand-to-hand combat. But the present Igla is not something the three of them can handle lightly. Having lost 2 fingers to Voidmaster's gunfire, Igla roars as she destroys everything around her. Brick and debris rain down in showers. With a thunderous crash, one of the columns supporting the platform is severed by Igla's vine-like tendrils. The tree sprints at full speed. Voidmaster leaps first with Grotha right behind her, but Coffee, limited by her smaller frame, is just a fraction too slow. Oh no, not the midget's debuff. That was kind of funny. Even I know the situation is serious, but that was kind of funny. Coffee fingers scrape across the platform's edge as she plunges dozens of meters downwards. Beneath her, a mass of eyelids claw upwards, while vine-like tendrils carpet the ground. Voidmaster, who has already reached the opposite platform safely, stops short and spins around, sprinting backwards towards the edge. She swiftly evades the tendrils lashing towards her, then leaps towards something flying through the air. My god, please. Please tell me that our mech thing arrived. Please, 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 please. Yeah, yes, cutscene. Oh, look at her go. Oh, let's fucking go! Yes, 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 yes! Voidmaster's communicator crackles with the voice of a familiar man. Kevin? Yeah! Oh my god, her sprite occupies the entire screen. Jesus! Oh, even mentioning Nelly. So Nelly is now capable of building mechs like this, huh? Oh, let's fucking go. Voidmaster secures the powered armor around herself. Engaging the thrusters mounted on it, he dives rapidly downward and catches Coffee by the arm. With a light swing, she hurls Coffee back up onto the platform. How fast is she? To still be able... She runs towards this thing, catches it in midair, and then goes back and we're able to grab Coffee, also who's still falling. Just how fast is Voidmaster really? Then, with effortless sweeps, she drives back the surging eyelids and clears the obstacles before her. Nelly really switched her skill tree. I know, right? It's quite impressive. She just did a class change in the last 10 years. At the same time, Groza's communicator finally receives a response. Finally, the Munsu squad is also here.
ダイエン、今どこにいるの？
様子がおかしかったので、地表の割れ目近くまで移動しました。撤退ルートはすでに確保しています。そよ風正体全員、地下実験室の情報で待機しています。
まだ撤退する時じゃないわ。指揮官の方の結果を待たないと。あなたたちも加勢して。ボイマスティナ、私たちはどうすればいい？
Voimasna activates the scanner on her powered armor. It synchronizes perfectly with the OFI system within her frame, pushing it to maximum output. This is the invention of Samantha Shaw, the creator of Task Force DeFi. Through the Wolf Eye system, Voimasna clearly sees every vein and blood vessel coursing through Igla's massive body of flesh. He sees bodily fluids flowing quietly within, and beneath the enormous outer shell, she sees the true form hidden inside.
奴の本体は中にある。私はその本体を引きずり出し、殺す。お前たちには奴の目を潰してもらいたい。できるか？もちろん。コルフェ、それからそよ風のみんな。イグラの死角を潰して、ボイマスティナの接近を援護するわよ。作戦開始。
Finally a counterattack. What in the Resident Evil? The fuck is this thing? What is this? Where does she even get all the biomass necessary to be able to grow to this size? Oh, and you have Munsu Squad members over here. Okay. Change them also. Diane, go here. I wanna bring Groza here. Can I deploy Coffee? Yes, I can use up to 6 dolls. I don't think I have ever seen the game allow me to use 6 dolls at the same time. Oh man, this fight must slap. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do the heroic mode of this before the event ends. Go. The game allowed me to use up to 6 dolls, but I'm just going to use 3. Look at this thing. Ah, the music. The music. Thank you, Faye. Also, is this Faye's first appearance in the main story? I think it is, right? Or was she already present in chapter, what was it, 7 or 8? When the commander finally reunited with the Musu squads? How do I... Okay, yeah, I see. I know she's low level, but I still a little... Oh my god, look at the way that these things move. Jesus Christ. I'm still a little reluctant to get too close to it. Not move here. Kill this trash. Let's let the boy master the handles that. Can I kill? Oh, just half of the health. Not fine. Fine. It's fine.
さっさと倒れたらどうだ。
Oh! Are these collapsed crystals? Can't believe there are actually collapsed crystals in the white zone. They are here too. Would the commander be alright? I will think of a way to destroy them. Phase 2, huh? I think. I will not try to voice act the roar over here, okay? I don't have that much skill. All units, be advised. Large amounts of collapsed crystals have appeared nearby. It's very likely they will have a negative influence on the region. There's things on the move too. Be careful, everyone. If I destroy these things, I would imagine. Yeah. Ah, the sound is so loud. Destroy this one. Balcony cannot reach that one far away. Damn it. Oh, does killing enemies make more crystals appear? Destroy this one. Then destroy that one also. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, alright, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. It's just crystals. It's just crystals. What about it? They keep here appearing after I destroy them. Not a problem. Probably. All I need to do is keep destroying them. Oh, it reduces my max HP. I see. It probably reduces based on the amount of crystals in the field, right? My god. Oh my god, I can see how annoying this fight must be on heroic mode. Can I finally attack her directly? No, I can't. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Damn it. Okay, crystals, crystals, crystals. I don't see any of them. Alright. Fine, fine by me then. Oh my god, this must be so annoying on heroic modes. Oh, another cutscene. Fucking damn it. Oh, it's so cool. What in the Resident Evil, man? What the fuck is going on right now? Igla's true body is dragged out from the monstrous shell by Voimasna and flung to the ground. The blood-soaked frame of the third gem doll crashes violently onto the already ruined floor, sending up clouds of crimson dust mingled with debris. And I was not expecting to get 3 cutscenes in the same event. They really... I wonder how long has Mika has taken to prepare this whole event. Igla's mind seems to clear with the brutal ink. Oh, so she's conscious. Okay.
15.
Are you still a bitch, Igla? Even after all this? She struggles to rise as if determined to fight Voimasna one last time.
お前の負けだ。
いや、まだ
Why the fuck you want to still keep fighting?
私は
Oh. Who did it? A bullet from nowhere pierces straight through Igla's core, and she falls backward. Her scattered hair drifts like a thin morning mist, dissolving into the dawn over Livy.
各位、警戒態勢。
Oh, you might be the military, right? The Javier's people. As everyone scans their surroundings warily, a drone of unknown affiliation suddenly approaches. Oh, never mind. The dolls raise their weapons in unison, aiming at the incoming machine. After a tense standoff, it does not open fire. Instead, it hovers in midair and extending the grappling claw beneath its fuselage. The claw hooks onto Igla's frame, then it ascends rapidly, vanishing from sight. It was definitely Paradil's thing. No, actually, maybe it was Zimmerman, because Zimmerman or the military, the people that were on the phone with Zimmerman before, I think. No, Zimmerman got contacted by a military personnel. There's people interested in Igla's frame. It might have been then. But could also be very likely be Paradil's.
指揮官がまだ中にいるわ。先に指揮官を助けましょう。次の目標を教えてください。
Oh my god. Thank God. Thank God Igla is finally out of this. Jesus Christ, no more having to deal with her anymore. At least for the foreseeable future. Continue. Her eyes snap open. I don't like this. The fountain, the floral things, and a mansion. It immediately makes me think of the garden. It feels as though she has just awakened from a long and terrible dream. In that dream, someone tries to lock her away and subject her to some kind of experiment she cannot understand. The laboratory in the dream is deep and cold. A woman named Chilovek stands there, laughing madly. But she forces herself awake. This is probably Elena's POV, right? As long as she wakes up, that dreadful dream will not become reality.
先生
Yeah, this is Elena's POV.
先生またお出かけ先生がいないと一人じゃつまらない
She stares blankly at the complicated writing on the whiteboard. Teacher has already told her this is knowledge, part of the structure of the world itself. Teacher says that once she masters this knowledge, she will truly be able to leave this place. But now, she just can't bring herself to care. She searches every room, but teacher is nowhere to be found. Although she has been told not to wander off, curiosity gets the better of her. She wants to go outside and look. Without realizing it, she walks out of the manor and arrives somewhere unfamiliar. Man, it's a little uncanny? No. Perhaps no, uncanny is not the words, but it's just weird. It's just weird seeing that Elena has contact with all these, let's call it extra dimensional knowledge. She is able to seemingly enter and leave this place. And yet she's still just a child. She doesn't understand any of it. Much like Orphelum when she first entered the Nirvana, while she was still very, very young. She reaches out and touches the green field before her. To her surprise, as her hand moves, the surrounding plants begin to sway as if commanded. Vines become musical staves, and green leaves turn into dancing notes upon them. She waves her fingers and savors a long-lost sense of freedom. Like a fairy, she darts through the green expanse. There is no wind here, no lights, no sound. She runs for a very, very long time, yet never feels tired. Only when her vision blurs into a vast white emptiness does she realize she has reached the edge of this place. To her surprise, a small girl stands there, looking lost. Oh, she's going to meet Orphelum. Because time inside this place doesn't matter, right? She has never seen anyone here besides teacher. But she possesses knowledge. She immediately comes to the realization that this little girl must be human, just like teacher. So she tries to speak. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm imagining this is not a flashback. This is happening just shortly after Elena went unconscious or whatever else happened to her after the activation of the experiment. I wonder how much knowledge Elena actually has. I mean, in theory, she might even have an infinite knowledge, right? She's just not able to access it in the mortal realm, let's put it like that. What the girl just said seems to have suddenly reminded her of something. She leaps to her feet.
あ、もう帰らないと。先生に怒られる。私、楽しかった。約束通り帰らせる。本当にうちに来なくていいの？クレープすらない世界なのに。
So simple-minded. I mean, they're children after all, so it's not surprising, but still. Despite everything happening around them, besides the place that they are inside right now. So simple-minded.
ダメ。
Her expression suddenly turns serious, startling little Orphan.
私がここを出たら、お前帰れない。あの夢みたいに。お前の死を本当のことにしちゃいけない。
Orphelum tilts her head, not quite understanding. But it's no longer matter. In the next instant, the world before Orphelum begins to collapse, dissolving to blurred patches of color until all that remains is a bottomless abyss.
もう会わない方がいい。私の友達。
Oh, I think you will.
オルフェルーネ。また夢。
Elena cannot tell what is real and what is a dream. Just now, she remembers playing somewhere with a little girl for a very long time. She taught the girl many things and was invited to eat something called crappies. Was it really just a dream? Or did it actually happen? Elena does not know. But now is not the time to dwell on it. She is lost. She has to return to the commander as quickly as possible. Elena gets to her feet and runs on and on without stopping. Here, she does not seem to grow tired, even after running for a long, long time. She sees no one.
みんなどこ？
Just as confusion begins to set in, Elena is startled to hear voices in the distance.
だから私は全てを取り返す。
Right back here.
ありえない。彼岸スペースはもう開いた。どんなに頑張ったってリビウは元に戻らない。死んだ奴らも生き返らない。
Orphelum does not answer. Her face draws closer, until Chilovek can see her own reflection in Orphelum's pupils. Chilovek instinctively tries to flee, but no matter which direction she runs, she always returns to Orphelum. Well, 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 would you look like that, Chilovek? Get fucked.
無駄よ。この場所は私のルールで動く。あなたはただの侵入者。何をする気？
Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked.
全部終わらせて世界を元に戻す。あなたが触れてはいけなかったパラドックス。永遠の命も含めて。
永 遠の命。ヘレナ、聞いたことある。
Orphelun and Chilovek turn at the same time towards the little girl who seems to have appeared from nowhere.
あんたはカビラ実験の実験体ヘレナ、コード O43。 ありえない。あんたはもう鍵として消費されたはず。ここに現れるわけがない。
Get fucked, Chilovek.
相変わらず怖い。
Elena instinctively hides behind Orphelun. But when she looks up, she seems to notice something.
お前、大人になった。
What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. A reunion between friends. Elena is still alive, somehow, in some way, some form, in some capacity. While all the while, Chilovag gets fucked. Such a beautiful thing. Denied of entering the garden, I would assume. How beautiful.
なるほど。あの時私が生き残れたのはあなたがいたから。ごめんなさい。あなたにひどいことをしてしまって。
何のことかわからないけど、大丈夫。
I don't know what happens, but I forgive you. Oh, Elena.
それにヘレナもなんか楽しかった。
Orphelun turns to Chilovek.
私がいるからあの子はここに残った。あの子がいるから私はここに来た。シルロビグ、あなただけが余計な存在よ。あなたは代価を支払わずに死を体験しようとした。今のあなたが得たのは偽りの死と不完全な永遠の命。誰があんたにそんなことを。言ったはずよ。あなたは私の知識を盗んだ。だからあなたは私の前で全てをさらけ出したも同然。今のあなたは私が自分の手で編集したゲノムコードみたいなもの。発現した性質を見ただけでコードの詳細がはっきりと目に浮かぶ。この感覚わかるでしょ。
Orphelun smiles at her. Chilovek knows she is referring to her creation of O43. But she no longer has any desire to speak. Because no matter what she says, it is meaningless before Orphelun. All she can do now is tremble and await her judgment. But Orphelun does not address her again. She turns to Elena and smiles.
待たせちゃってごめんね。今度は私があなたを送る番。
一緒に来てよ。 緒にクレープを食べよう。ヘレナ、分かっているでしょ。10年前、私は見てはいけないものを見てしまった。そもそもここから出るべきではなかったの。でもあなたのおかげで私は祝福を受けて運よく戻ることができた。あの時の私の罪はあなたが背負ってくれた。だから償いに来たの。わからないよ。大丈夫。今のあなたはただあなたの声が聞こえる自分の重要さに気づいていないだけ。全てが一つに戻った時、きっとわかるようになる。
Simply have not yet realized the importance of the selves who can hear it. They all return to one you will understand. Hmm. その時はあの人を守って。それが未来を紡ぎ続ける唯一の方法。A door appears behind Elena. 一緒に行かない？私は本当の未来を見てしまった。だからもう戻ることはできないの。さあ、行って。指揮官が待ってるわよ。私、全部指揮官に教える。お前のこと、みんな忘れないから。Orphelune smiles and nods. But she knows that once Selena steps through the door, she will forget everything that has happened. Because this is not the real world. But that is fine. As someone who has committed such a grave sin, she does not deserve to be remembered. After watching Elena leave, Orphelune turns to Chilovek. She takes her trembling hand.
何すんの？怖がらないで。永遠の命でも死でも、この悲願と現実の狭間でなら叶えられる。あなたも祝福を受けたかったんじゃないの？ここに残る子羊は一人だけで十分。ただ何？代価が必要よ。これは祝福を受けた者が誰しも通る道だから。
Transformation?
さあ、来て。
What are you going to do with her? Orphelune grips Chilovek's hand. Chilovek struggles desperately, but it is all in vain. And in hands, Orphelune leads towards her, the edge of nothingness. Then, steps forward and falls straight down. Everything slowly fades away, until only emptiness remains.
指揮官
So she's going to keep falling forever and ever without. Oh, oh fuck you, Chilveg.
指揮官
I finally regained my consciousness. You finally got to that part. Yes, I did. Little artsy panda, aka Naomi. I did. Man, I'm so satisfied right now. I'm so satisfied by seeing Chilovag. By seeing everything that has happened to Chilovag. The disappointment that she suffered. The desperation. Oh, just how beautiful things. Beautiful things, but I'm still a little sad that Orphelum decided to stay there. But honestly, I think it might be for the best after all. I'm just not entirely sure what her life is going to be there. If whatever she experienced there can be called to life. But then again, it appears that time there doesn't really matter, but still.
Helena.
But above all else, is here. Helena. If this was a happy moment, why am I hearing serious music playing though?
どうしてここに
I still miss Orphe. Maybe we can still see her again in the future. Who knows?
ここに来る途中、ここを覆っていたツタが消えていったから、そのまま装置を破壊してヘレナを助け出したわ。
I lower my head and see that the tank containing Chilovag's brain has lost its connection to the plant. It has fallen to the ground and shattered. The brain is slowly necrotizing and turning black after being exposed to the air. I still got happy she got denied by the certain main admin. Oh yes. Oh yes, I did. Oh yes, I really got very happy about that. Beside me, Boy Masna, encased in mobile armor, easily lifts me and sets me on the armor's shoulder. Alva and Kluke, who were struck by the data surge earlier, are gradually regaining consciousness as well. Also, after all this, now that I think about it, it's very likely that William knew about this whole thing, about Orphelum's influence in that space. And that might have been one of the reasons why he decided not to go there himself. Or maybe not, because when he sent Chilovag, no, actually he might have known, because by the time he sent Chilovag to talk with Orphelum was already pretty much an adult, conducting her own research. I don't know, man. I just not entirely sure how much William knows about the Nirvana, but considering his connection with Lunasia, and him at this point, I would imagine is pretty much the lead researcher, or should I say, the main person right now in the world researching the Nirvana. He might have known a lot more than any other mortal in this world. Well, right now, maybe the second person that knows the most, besides Orphelum. Fucking William, man. Did I read this? I don't remember anymore. I got way too distracted. Beside me, Boy Masna, encased in mobile armor, easily lifts me and sets me on the armor's shoulder. Alva and Kluke, who were struck by the data surge earlier, are gradually regaining consciousness as well. I so like that in this chapter we get to get a peek a bit of reverse collapse. Oh yeah, that too. You know, I have not finished reverse collapse so far. I was doing reverse collapse streams, but I stopped at some point because I got a bit too overwhelmed with college and had to catch up with other gacha game stories. I need to go back to that game as soon as possible. Because now I'm wondering where exactly Jeopardy fits in all of this. Oh man. Oh. It is a good chapter. It is such a good chapter. But I wonder what is going to happen now. Because there are still a few more stages before the event finally ends, and there's also the whole... Supposedly there's still the military still are arriving here soon.
よかった。みんな無事か。
ここはもうすぐ崩れるわ。今すぐ離れないと。
いや、待て。オルフェルーネはさっき隣にいたはずじゃ。
申し訳ありません。見つけたのは指揮官だけです。
Understandable. The reverse collapse story is absolute cinema. I need to get back to it.
だが、オルフェルーネは確かに私と一緒に。
Rose and Voimasna exchange a silent glance.
指揮官。そのオルフェルーネって一体誰のことなの？
Oh. She erased her entire... Wait, but then why is the commander the only one allowed to remember them?
何？
I look at Groza in confusion. He has been at my side ever since we entered Sleve. There's no way she wouldn't know who Orphelun is. Could something have happened out there just now? Something that damaged their neural data? Wow, you really liked Orphelun, didn't you, Naomi? I turn to Alva.
アルバ、君はどうなんだ？
いえ、知らない名前です。
どうなっているんだ？
But the urgency of the situation leaves no room for such pondering. We have to move.
君たちは先に撤退してくれ。私はもう少し探してみる。
Oh, Commander. Why he's the only one who remembers, though? I mean, I know that the Commander already has some special connection. Very, very special connection to the Nirvana, but... Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe only someone who has been blasted would be able to remember Orphelun. No, but then... Elena also is another person that doesn't remember. Okay, although technically her situation is a little bit different from a blast one, but... On a practical sense, she could still be considered a blast person. Maybe even more blast than anyone here, but even her doesn't... By the narrator, according to Orphelun herself, she wouldn't be able to remember her. As I do, she needs to be protected. Okay, Naomi.
間に合いません。
Voimasna glances at the radar. My message is so slow, I'm sorry. That's probably because you're too far away from where I am.
生き袋が来ています。
Even here, in the deepest chamber of the underground lab, I can hear their distant roars. The shrieks grow closer, as if they will tear through the walls and reach me at any moment. But
ダメだ。彼女を一人ここに残すわけにはいかない。
oh, Commander,
指揮官。
仮に死んだとしても、遺体は回収したい。
I search frantically for any sign of Orphelum, but just as Groza and the others have said, I appear to be the only one here.
生き袋到着まで残り2分です。
諦めたくはない。みんな、すまないがあと5分稼いでくれ。ボイマスティナ、ここを一周してオルフェルーネを探したい。
Oh, Commander.
はい。
頼む、ボイマスティナ。無茶な頼みなのは分かっているが。
わかりました。
Voimasna offers no objection, no trace of dissatisfaction. He simply stares straight ahead with unwavering resolve.
みんな、指揮官のために時間を稼いで。生き袋は真下、8時方向の廊下と2時方向の実験室からやってくる。一匹たりともこの部屋に入れないで。
Oh man. Wait, so the last stage of this is not going to be a boss? Well, not a big boss stage, this is just an elite enemy. Alpha girls, we must. Let's just use this tree. Oh man, she can clean so much trash mobs so easily. Okay, do this thing. And then kill this guy. I wonder why send Elena back though. Because, okay, if Orphelum's intention is to... The sin that she has said that she saw the future or whatnot, and because of that she decided to stay there. Why not have Elena stay there also? Wouldn't that be so much safer, considering that Elena can act as a key to open the Nirvana? And apparently she can do that more than once. Since she now is able to safely go back here, she didn't got consumed by the... She didn't got consumed while opening the door. So does that mean she still has another role to... Another role to realize here? And she went back straight to the commander also. Well, that probably might have been a little touch from Orphelum, since she's the one that sent Elena back. There must be a reason. There must be a reason for even allowing Elena to go the quote-unquote real world. Seated on Voimasna's armor, I circle the entire underground laboratory. But Orphelum, who was with me just before I blacked out, has vanished seemingly into thin air.
なんでこんなことに。オルフェルーネ、どこにいる？返事してくれ！
I shout her name, hoping for a reply from somewhere. No one answers.
限界です。これ以上は地下実験室が持ちません。ボイマスチナ、指揮官を連れて脱出して。
Voimasna ignites the thrusters without a word, and the armor lifts into the air. A piercing alarm echoes through the lab. Chaos erupts around us. The ground trembles violently, rubble cascading from the shattered ceiling. Though her armor looks heavy, Voimasna maneuvers with remarkable agility as she evades the collapsing walls. Suddenly, a metal beam crashes down from above, hurtling straight towards us.
捕まっててください。
Voimasna pushes the propulsion module to its limits. I feel as though I'm clinging to the wing of a jet, the air slicing across my face like blades. I grip her arm tightly. One slip, and I will be thrown into red-lit abyss below, buried alongside the aliens beneath Livy. Just as the beam is about to crush us, Voimasna twists the armor 180 degrees and catches it with her other arm. The impact rings out with a deafening clank, and an invisible crack splits across the armor. Sorry, visible crack. I know that if she were alone, she could have avoided easily, but to shield me from harm, she chose to take the blow herself. The armor plummets for an instant. Then I hear the thrusters roar back to life. With a violent heave, Voimasna hurls the multi-ton beam into the abyss. Oh my god. System warning. Left arm damage. Sensor failure. Shooting aid offline. The warning blares through the armor. I look at Voimasna. Her face remains expressionless, yet the rapid flicker of orange light reflected across it tells me how grave the situation is. Rubble continues to rain down. The aliens below surge upward in reckless pursuit. The armor darts like an arrow through the falling debris. But the earlier impact has clearly dulled Voimasna's responsiveness. Several chunks of rubble fly towards us. Without thinking, I draw my pistol and shatter one midair. Oh, that's some impressive aim, Commander. Two more pieces slam into the armor's head with a dull thud.
左側の視覚モジュールだ。
She mentioned it earlier that the armor's visual system is connected to Task Force DeFi's exclusive Wi-Fi. One of the key advantages that sets DeFi apart from ordinary dolls. If the visual system is compromised, her firepower is severely reduced. While fending off aliens trying to leap onto the armor, my mind races for a way to get us out alive.
あと50メートル上へ来てもらえれば。
指揮官、協力してほしいことがあります。もちろん、何をすればいい？知覚モジュールと射撃補助システムが破損しています。なので、手動で敵を照準します。そのために目になってください。目？
Oh boy.
はい。私に務まるの？信じています。そう言われたら断れないな。
Come on, Commander. The armor continues weaving at full speed. Through the violent air current, I lift my head and begin calling out targets. How the fuck are you able to calculate that so quickly, Commander? Voimasna fires precisely according to my callouts, shooting them down. Seeing her accuracy steadies my nerves.
方位210行角マイナス5度距離35メートル
What kind of skill is this?
真下垂直線から30度距離すぐそこだ
She keeps firing as we near Gross's extraction point.
左前方間に合わない
An eyelid leaps into Voimasna's leg. As her body droops sharply, more begin swarming onto the armor. Because he's John Brown flying. Shut up. I glance upwards. We are less than 10 meters from the extraction point.
もうすぐだ最大出力で飛べ
アルバ指揮官を
Uh-oh, he's going to start getting thrown around like a hot potato. Before Alva can respond, Voimasna's arms dips. Suddenly, I feel weightless. With all her strength, Voimasna hurls me out of the Aelid-infested laboratory.
指揮官
Alva rushes forward and catches me. Her strength absorbs most of the impact. We roll across the ground before coming to a stop. I look down into the opening. Voimasna is nowhere in sight.
ボイマしてんだ
Now there's no way she's going to die here. She's a Voimasna. She is the strongest doll of the Neo-Soviet Union. Was, is, who cares?
クローザーいつでもボイマスティナーを助けられるように
Almost a minute passes. Still no sign of her. But I refuse to believe she would fall so easily. I refuse to believe Voimasna would go down like this. Yup. A thunderous explosion roars upwards with a powerful blast of air. One detonation follows another, as if something has ignited the sewer gas below, reducing Chilovag's entire research facility to ashes. Alva throws herself over me, shielding me from searing shockwave. But I no longer care. I turn towards the opening, waiting for something, anything, to emerge. There she is! At last, a familiar voice crackles through the communicator. As the heat dissipates, a battered suit of armor rises from the opening and stumbles onto solid ground.
ボイマスティナ
指揮官申し訳ありません
Kurt's pride covers the entire screen. It's so funny to me.
生き袋が地上まで出ていかないように実験室を爆破しなければいけませんでしただから先に指揮官を安全な場所に送るしか
これでパラデウスの悪行を証明できる証拠がなくなったか
大丈夫です。あなたが生きていることが一番の証拠になります。
Alva steps closer and lowers her voice.
だが
私たちを信じてください。まだ遺跡を止めるために頑張っている人がいます。
それってもしかしてミーシャか
She covers up 80% of the of the background she does. she really does. I can't see anything when her sprite appears. The background practically just disappears behind her. Misha. Alva nods. Misha is the old man scientist, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
だったらなぜ保安局を離れたと言っている
Think? No, I might be remembering someone else.
名義上私たちは確かにもう政府に所属していません。指揮官と同じように私たちも契約を受け入れた身です。内容はあなたとは違いますが、今の反逆小隊はもうただの特殊部隊ではありません。この10年間私たちはずっとこの名前に新しい意味を見出そうとしていました。今はまだ詳細を教えるわけにはいきませんが、いつか必ず。
Really? You're going to keep the lore away from me, Alva? Really? God damn it.
反逆という名前の意味も含めて。少し話しすぎました。本題に戻りましょう。指揮官、今後は立場上苦しい日々が続くでしょう。
As if the days weren't difficult enough already.
ただ、反逆小隊はいつでもあなたの味方です。かつてのアンジェのように。
I look at Alva in confusion. She offers me a calm, unwavering smile that says nothing. Oh. In that fleeting moment, I am reminded of the commander they served 10 years ago. Second time that this Ange sprite appeared here. And I really hope... Okay. Paradeus has Ange consciousness stored within their database, right? I really hope that that is just a personal preference of mine. I hope they don't bring Ange back. I really hope she just stays dead. Two reasons. One being my personal preference when it comes to writing. I much prefer when characters, when they die, they stay dead to not minimize the impact of their deaths. And second, because I would be so fucking pissed if Paradeus brings her back, because you just know that Paradeus is not going to bring her back with an intact mind. They're definitely going to turn her into a Nito or something like that. And I don't want the members of the DeFi Task Force team to go through something like that. The one who truly made the name DeFi an irreplaceable symbol. The sun rises once more over the living. The long night has finally passed, giving way to a dawn that stirs both awe and sorrow. The vines that once spread widely across the city have vanished. Survivors stare at the ravaged streets in confusion, as if unable to comprehend what has transpired. But the ruined buildings and shattered infrastructure stand in silent testimony to the night's events. Oh yeah, we need to get away of here before the military arrive. True. Oh. Oh my god, what is it this time? Diane's words are cut short by a heavy mechanical hum, followed by running footsteps and the rumble of armored vehicles. Oh, the military is here, aren't they? In the next instant, dozens of targeting reticles lock onto me and my subordinate.
久しぶりだな、指揮官。
Hello, Javier. Javier. I think the correct pronunciation is Javier. A familiar voice speaks from behind me. It's Javier. It's just never that easy, is it? Oh, look at that. Oh my. Did you see me? I know it's supposed to be cool, but because of, furries have forever ruined the image of wolves to me. I'm sorry. Every time I see a wolf somewhere, I always remember of the existence of furries. And this phrase right here doesn't help at all. It sounds like something a Discord mod would say to someone. What happens now, though? This is supposed to be the last stage, right? Oh no, there's still more before the fuck it ends. After all of this, there's no way that the heavier people and the URNC government would just allow the commanders to go willy-nilly where he was before, his position as a bounty hunter. They're definitely going to tie him in some bureaucracy BS or something along those lines. The curtain falls. The curtain falls, but the show is nowhere near over.
久しぶりだな、指揮官。
I turn around. Javier walks toward me from behind, the ring of gun barrels aimed at my head.
ハーベルさん、これはどういうことですか？こんな形の再会になって本当に申し訳ない。避難誘導と安全確保のため、現在リビウは非軍事勢力管理局と第7区中央方面軍の管理下に入っている。安心するといい。避難は終わっている。厄介な怪物もジラードグループ本部の付近にしか出現していない。コーラプス粒子汚染は汚染？リビウはホワイトエリアだ。汚染などあるはずがない。
Impressive. Although I would imagine that probably was the work of Orphan if the collapse radiation have at any point indeed been spread throughout the city. I glance at the surrounding soldiers. None of them are wearing protective masks, and I see none of the intermittent green haze that accompanies particle dispersal. What is going on?
さて指揮官、少し話をしようか。話？
Oh, here we go.
リビウの地下はほとんどパラデウスのアジトでした。なのに私を問い詰めるのがロレン政府のやり方ですか？落ち着きたまえ。君を非難するつもりはない。ただ君は曰くつきなのでね。ここに現れた以上、 納得のいく説明をもらわなければ、
Yeah.
私も上に報告できない。
Yeah, there's no way they would just allow the commander to go out after everything here.
それはこっちのセリフです。なぜ10年前消えたはずのパラデウスがこのリビウで堂々と大規模な実験を行っていたのか。
なぜパラデウスの仕業だと確信している？
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the giant Pardew symbol in the Chilovek's laboratory was an indicator. I don't know. It's just a hint of mine.
もし証拠があるのなら、今すぐ私に見せてくれ。
Fuck off, Xavier.
そうすれば、君が満足する結果が出るまで、私がいろいろと取り計らってやろう。昔と同じようにね。
昔のあなたならこんな時に銃口を向けることはなかった。そしてパラデウスを調べるのに証拠がいるなんて言わなかったでしょう。
Javier cast a thoughtful glance at the soldiers around us, then returned his gaze to my face. He waves his hand. The soldiers lower their weapons.
指揮官、信頼は相互関係。
どういう意味ですか？
サミット会場の監視カメラに君の姿が映っていた。怪しい人物と接触していたそうじゃないか。
怪しい人物？誰のことですか？
例えば今回の事件の容疑者、ジラードグループの現総裁兼楽園計画の責任者オレク・ジラードと。
Yeah, she completely erased her existence. So he said the current CEO. No, all that can't be alive right now, can he?
オレク・ジラード？何を言ってるんですか？私はそもそも。待て、楽園計画の責任者オレクが。
Orphelum.
奴はただの操り人形ではあったが、全くの無実というわけではない。そしてこのリビウを滅ぼしかねない実験の現場に君がいた。
Oh, fuck me. Javier's lie is so clumsy, it feels like an insult. I've never attended the summit, nor have I met Oleg. The one who made contact with him was Kruger, and he died afterward. It does not even mention Orphelum's name. This method is not unfamiliar. It is entirely consistent with their style. And yet, something is off. Though I have had no direct contact with him for 10 years, from our prior communications and this meeting, I know Javier has not changed much. He is skilled at twisting fact and spinning an official truth for public release. But when dealing with me, someone who knows the inside story would not treat the other party as a fool. He would offer appropriate bargaining chips instead, making refusal difficult. Forcing fabricated facts onto me and coercing compliance is not his style. In that case,
オルフェルーネは
それは誰なんだい？
Javier's expression barely changes. For an old fox like him, that is hardly surprising. But the confusion in his eyes is genuine. He does not know who Orphelin is. He does not know who Orphelin is either. Just what is going on? It is as if no one but me remembers that Orphelin ever existed.
ヘレナを探し、楽園計画を調査することがクルーガーさんに言い渡された任務です。だから計画の責任者に接触したことも、パラデウスの実験室に潜入したことも、すべて
指揮官、それは分かっている。だが上にとって全てどうでもいいことだ。要するに君はやりすぎたのだよ。オレクの企みを止められたのはいいが、10年前と同じように君はやってはいけないことをした。だから私も10年前のように君を助けに来たつもりだ。
Me, man.
ヘレナをこちらに渡せば君のやらかしには目を
Oh no, 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 no.
ハーベルさん、私の任務はヘレナを非軍事勢力管理局に預けることです。
私をクルーガーの代わりだと思ってくれて構わない。
Now I'm suffering a different type of stress right now.
だったらクルーガーさんと話をさせてください。
いや、汚れ役は私の仕事だ。君も分かっていると思うが、私の言ったことはすなわち管理局の意思なのだよ。
ヘレナをどうするつもりですか？
There's no way he's going to tell us.
本当にジラードグループを摘発するために証人として扱ってくれますか？
There's no way. She's way too important right now. As being the key to be able to open the door to Nirvana.
もちろん。
I don't trust it.
ハーベルさん、ヘレナの安全を誓ってくれますか？
I detect a brief hesitation at Javier's tone. Someone who knew and worked with him 10 years ago, that fleeting pause is telling enough.
やはり聞こえのいい嘘ですね。
私は君を困らせるつもりはない。ただ
ハーベル、私が話そう。
Behind Javier, a soldier hands him a communicator. Javier frowns, clearly displeased, but still raises the device before me. From the communicator, that cold voice sounds once more. I look at Javier. Perhaps because of the man speaking through the communicator for the first time in all these years, They cannot meet my eyes. In that instant, I understand everything. It's the Earl, isn't it?
やはりあなたですか。
Hmm.
さあ、
Hmm.
手短によ。
Oh. Oh, this one does look older compared to the his sprite on GFL1.
指揮官、10年前のことについて。私はもう一度チャンスをあげたいと思っている。君の選択を教えてくれたまえ。結果次第で私はどんな話にでも応じるつもりだ。もちろんヘレナのことも含めて。全てを君に任せることすらできる。
You just know that for anyone who has played a little bit of reverse collapse or even knows a little bit about reverse collapse, his words just have a little bit more of a how should I say? It's very unpleasing hearing all these promises from him, considering the collaboration, considering all the support that the future URNC is going to give to William research in the next, what, 30 years? How would we even get out of this situation? Would we need to brute force our way out of here to avoid being caught by the military?
Kimiはどちらを選ぶ？
私は選ばない。
10年。君は何も変わっていないのか？
何も変わらなかったからこそ、あなたの言葉が嘘なのが分かった。今回は逃げではない。私は私の理想の世界のために動いている。さあ、あなたの理想はすでに歪んでいる。間違ったやり方で正しい結果は得られない。
生意気な。
Stalking.
ああ、生意気だ。それでも私は後悔しない。
どうやらもう決めたようだな。
From the communicator, the Earl issues his final command.
ハーベル。
どうかもう一度。
やれ。
To get the fuck out of here, Commander. The soldiers around us raise their guns once more. Javier turns his gaze towards me and strikes the ground sharply with his cane.
やれ。
Fuck me, man. VS 111. New script. How should their story continue?
3日前、リビウスにて発生した大規模テロ事件について
Oh, so we fought our way. Did we manage to escape? If it is inside the arm, I would imagine we managed to escape.
増援部隊が到着した直後、武装人形はヘリコプター
Yes!
に乗って
Yes! Yes!
その途中、リーダー格と思われる人物が重傷を負いました。現在、軍は都市を封鎖し、捜索範囲を広げています。
I told you. I told you that we would have to use the helicopter eventually. Oh my. Oh, what a good call. What a good call for the boss. Thank God we have a helicopter. I don't really understand what would be the military's plan right now. Like, would that armed forces really be able to handle the Igla Bujum, the giant flower and everything by their own? I find it really hard to believe that they had the situation under control if they had arrived at the scene while things were still at its climax. I really find that very hard to believe, but then again, not entirely sure what is their military power right now. Maybe they have very special equipment. After all, there was no collapsed radiation around the city. I assume that was the work of Orphan, but maybe it seems that they kind of more or less know about what was going to happen. Maybe they could have made some preparations to avoid the rise in the collapsed radiation levels. Who knows?
また、今回の事件を引き起こしたテロリストは LVI-13 で発生した事件の犯人と同一人物であることも判明しました。当局は犯人の外見や特徴を公表し、市民の協力を呼びかけています。
Oh yeah, now though we definitely don't have any more authority to step into a green zone once again. God damn. Gritting my teeth against the stabbing pain in my abdomen, I sit up and switch off the radio broadcast. When I look down, I see blood faintly seeping through the gauze. Rosa notices that I am awake and quickly comes to my side.
指揮官、ようやく目を覚ましたのね。
The wife must be so relieved right now. The canon wife.
大丈夫？まだ痛む？
いや、平気だ。
I press a hand against my abdomen, hiding the blood from Rosa's view.
メイリンが3日も夜更かししてみんなの素体を直したわ。
And I bet you're not going to pay her for all this service again. Now that I think about it, poor Melee. An orphan caught under the wings of the commander is going to get involved in a hell of a situation as time goes on. Without getting paid, poor Melee.
そよ風正体の素体損傷が一番ひどくて部品の交換が必要なんだけど、今の状況じゃ一番近くの修理所に行くことすら難しいわ。だから一旦ポルドニッツァに互換品を注文するしか。
That I think about it, moving around and making negotiations is probably going to be a lot harder for us. Since now we are being we're actively wanted by the URNC. Luckily for us though, it seems that governmental power in the Yellow Zone is very weak, apparently. At least we have that going on for us.
ああ、それでいい。
それにしてもあの兵士たち狙いが悪いわね。
Maybe there was a little bit of a Lunasia touch on that, Groza.
ハーベルさんの計らいだろう。
Oh hey, Javier also. I recall the scene. After Javier struck the ground with his cane, there was a subtle shift in the soldier's eyes. I seized that moment to have Moonstone Squad deploy smoke grenades. We boarded the helicopter sent to extract us amid the chaos, though I still ended up taking a bullet to the abdomen.
そうだ。アルバとボーイマスティナは。
偵察に出ているわ。警察も賞金ハンターも私たちを探している。
Everyone's looking for us right now. The most wanted man in the entire Yellow Zone. Wanted by both the government, bounty hunters, paradils, and even the dolls themselves. Oh, Commander, you're so popular right now. Although I think that's not a good thing at this moment.
賞金ハンターが賞金首になる日が来るとはな。
I let out a sigh and flopped back onto the bed as if surrendering to fate. Rosa gently pats my hair to soothe me.
グローザ、頼みたいことがある。
Now that I think about it, having the commander's face, having his wanted posters, having the commander being a bounty himself, at the very least, it makes it much easier for the dolls to have some news about him, just like what happened with Sakura in the previous event.
何？
オルフェルーネという人物について調べてくれないか。
Would she really be able to find anything though?
一体何が起きたのか。
実はもう調べてあるんだけど。
結果は？
自分で見た方がいいわ。
She actually found something? No, wait. She might be dead. Maybe the information that she found is the death of young orphan. Wait. Wait. Okay, no, wait. I'll wait before I say anything. Let me see what they see. What Groza has found. Groza hands me a few thin sheets of paper.
これだけ？
ええ。それで全部よ。
I skimmed through the documents. It is clear that Groza has made every effort to collect what she can about Orphan, but the contents are sparse. Because Orphan's personal history is nowhere near as rich as I remember. The very first line on the file bears a piece of news that leaves me stunned. She died, right, in Frankfurt. Orphelun Girard, the only daughter of Oleg, current CEO of the Girard Group, tragically perished in the Frankfurt incident 10 years ago. Yeah, okay. She didn't erase her existence. Alright, okay. Considering the events, considering the little that I know about Reverse Collapse, here's my best bet. She changed timelines. The same way that Jeffrey is... maybe that's not going to be a spoiler, sorry. Mute for the next 2 minutes if you care about Reverse Collapse story, please. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The same way that Jeffrey is capable of sending her consciousness between timelines or possibilities, world possibilities, my bet right now is that the commander somehow got transferred to another quote unquote timeline or world possibility, being sent to one where Orphelum didn't survive the Nirvana, didn't survive Frankfurt, sorry, and sent to the Nirvana. Instead, she just got sent. She changed the world's timeline, one where she died, and that's where we are right now, and that's why people don't remember her, because the events that transpire in this world are not the same that transpired in the previous one. That's my bet. That's why. No, I know why Orphan wanted to fix everything. I think that's what happened. If it is what happened, that's crazy. My B couldn't join the stream for long. No, it's okay. It's okay, Aligned Residents. Don't feel bad about it. It's completely fine. I understand. Been busy and tired. Just wanted to say you shut up. Really? But really, you came here just to say that? Fucking damn, it's Online Resident. Bye. Oh man, this is crazy. If that's indeed what happened, this is fucking crazy. Alright. Just give it a few minutes after I said 2 minutes. I saw some actual viewers left after I said that I was about to say a few spoilers about Reverse Collapse, so let's wait a little bit. All hail regime, shut up. Shut up. God fucking damn, Online Resident. Gonna drink some water. Now that I think about it, I should have warned about spoilers when I said about the URNC 30 years in the future. Oh well, too late for that. Alright, I think that has enough time has passed. Moving on. How do you say in Brazilian? There's no equivalent of that in Brazil. I had considered many possibilities. But the so-called facts far exceeds anything I imagined. I stared at the line for a long time, unable to calm my thoughts. Suddenly, I remembered the words spoken to me 10 years ago during the Frankfurt incident by the girl named Lunasia. Oh, a direct mention of Lunasia and the many other world she showed me. Yeah. The countless possibilities woven together by threads, heard by blue butterflies. Nirvana.
そうだ、指揮官。実はもう一つ。
Groza seems hesitant.
どうした？
メッセージが一件届いているわ。
I hope it's something good, please.
それを開けていいのか？
メッセージ？誰から？
暗号化されているからわからない。だから安易に開けていいのかどうか。
わかった。転送してくれ。
I ask Rosa to leave the voice message with me. After she leaves, I stare at it for a long time. A few minutes later, with a soft beep, the message begins to play.
指揮官様、カリーナです。
Oh, Kalina.
タイミングが悪いのは分かっています。ただ、どうしても連絡したかったので。指揮官様はテロリストなんかじゃありません。私は無実を信じています。私にできることがあればいつでも連絡してください。ご飯の件も。
A sudden burst of chaotic noise and hurried footsteps cuts through the recording. Oh.
サムジ、軍事法令違反の疑いで逮捕します。礼気をって両手を上げてください。
Damn it. Fuck me. The message cuts off abruptly.
カリーナ。
ジラードグループ。
Oh, fuck off, Zimmerman.
やっと手に入れた。
I bet you are the one who retrieved Iglis. Oh no, yeah, he said the final legacy of Gerard Group. Yeah, he was the one responsible from the drone that retrieved Iglis frame. Zimmerman admires the third-gen doll suspended before him with satisfaction. He hangs in midair, limbs fixed by precise metallic arms, as though nailed to an invisible cross. Oh, now that I think about it, Igla probably also doesn't remember Orphelum either. I wonder how much that affects her, how much it influences her personality and motivations. Igla's torso is opened, revealing the intricate structures within. Several data cables wind out from her exposed chest cavity, connecting to surrounding receivers. The only part of her body that can still move, her eyes, roll wildly, as if searching for something. Her vocal module is already damaged, and only garbled syllables escape her. No fucking way, Shira. You know, you deserve everything that's happening to you right now, Eagle, because of just how stupid you are. But I was not expecting for you to be another one that would remember Orphelum. Somehow. This is going to be a big problem later, by the way. Unless they somehow are able to erase her neural cloud, this is going to be a big problem. Because that would mean that I would definitely try to go after her. Go after Orphan. She wouldn't be able to go after Orphan unless she worked with Paradise. This is going to be a big problem later. A massive one. Oh my god. How though? She's not a blast one, she... I don't understand. How?
おっと、発生モジュールを停止するのを忘れていました。
Zimmerman presses a button. Igla falls silent.
ご満足いただけましたか？
期待通りの結果です、ジマーマンさん。
Fuck.
ファルメングループとはいい関係が築けそうです。今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
ジマーマン様、今日は珍しくご機嫌のようですね。
Fuck me, man. How? Just how? How is this even possible? She maybe it has something to do with her Bujun transformation or something like that. The absorber will collapse particles, or I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully understand the whole Nirvana thing. My knowledge about that is very superficial. We are definitely going to see her again. She's going to be a big, big problem for us. Worse still, the military is probably going to build third-gen dolls based on her. And I don't know how... We don't know how that might affect the future dolls. If they have anything... If building third-gen dolls based on Igla transfers something to the future ones being created, and somehow... How should I say? Maintain her habits. Let's put it like that. Oh, fuck. Moving on.
Ah, いいことがあった。
For fuck's sake, Zimmerman.
役員会のファイルを整理したら上がっていい。
かしこまりました。
Zimmerman exits the opulent and spacious office, leaving the secretary alone to diligently organize the files. So confusing, I know. After I'm done with this, I really should have a look at Ferrari's posts. I know that the guy has made his analysis, and I just have been avoiding reading them out of fear of spoilers. After I finish this though, I will happily have the liberty to look at them without fear. Maybe I can get a few answers there. I am lucky enough. A short while later, she places the last document into its folder, closes the cabinet, and dusts her hands off.
今日は忙しかったわ。
At the headquarters of the Orlog conglomerate, a woman who appears to be a secretary finishes her day's work and stretches. She then picks up the phone and dials a number.
あら、今日は帰るのが早かったね。
今夜何にする？フィレミニョンのステーキにボルシチはどう？
Why are we focusing on the secretary so much? What is about to happen here?
はーい、エスカルゴも付け加えるね。今日の仕事はもう全部終わったわ。残業もない。ええ、だから家でゆっくり待ってて。
We're focusing too much on an NPC. I don't like this. After hanging up, she signs helplessly. She sits back down and begins typing briskly on the keyboard.
まったくもう、いつも心配させるんだから。
Listening closely to her voice. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at remembering people's voices. I'm sorry.
彼女からか？
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me check. Let me check something. AK-12. Fucking AK-12. God bless Healing Chapter. Fucking AK-12, isn't it?
指揮官絡みの面倒事は何とかしてくれるって。
怒られると思ってた。
相手が指揮官だからなのかもしれない。
Oh my. Well, that's where she... How does she even got there?
あるいは組織からはお咎めなしになったからかも。指揮官を守るのも私たちの任務だから。
任務がなくともそうしていた。
Oh my. Wait, so that probably would mean she's not using the same frame anymore, right? One, because she hated the frame, and second, I don't think she would be able to pass as a civilian looking like that. She's not using the Paradeus frame that RPK 16 puts her in, I think. Or maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say I know entirely the full capabilities of that frame. Or maybe she does have a good disguise. Also, nothing stops her from making some modifications to it in the past 10 years, especially having state sacked support. Oh my fucking god.
そうかもね。ただ、指揮官とコンタクトを取るタイミングが組織の計画よりもだいぶ前倒しになってしまった。
Oh, so they would do that eventually.
その方がいい。 機関には私たちが必要だ。パラデウスは強い。
10年前の失敗はパラデウスにとってそんなに響かなかったみたいね。この状況を作ったのはキツネとハリネズミの争いだけじゃない。裏に潜む大物たちの駆け引きこそ。私だってそういうのは嫌い。
I don't think anyone does.
けど私たちも武力以外の戦い方を覚えないと今後の変化についていけない。さあ自ら指揮官の前に現れるなんて思わなかった。組織がいてくれなければあっちもそう簡単に引き下がらなかったかも。
わからないな。全部計画のうちじゃなかったのか。
Alva falls silent briefly. She is not accustomed to nor skilled at navigating conspiracies and schemes. Fortunately, she once had a close partner, a true master at the craft from whom she now draws inspiration. Oh boy.
今後どうなるかはわからないけど、誰も予想できない展開の方が私たちにとっては好都合。相手はすでに切り札を切った。なら私たちの切り札もそろそろ現れるはず。それまでには少し大変なことになるかもね。
As if you guys have never went to difficult periods before. Seeing the look on Void Mastina's face, Alva smiles gently.
だよね。そういうのはとっくに慣れている。
Alva looks down at the documents on the desk. Her gaze mild and tender. She murmurs softly, her trust in that person apparent in her steadiness.
頑張ろう、指揮官。希望が見えるその瞬間まで。
Oh my god. What an event. Honestly. What an event this was. It did so much. And we have music too. Of course we do. Dude, what an event this was. Man, this event did a lot. It really did a lot. It completely justifies the length of it. I said it on last stream how worried I get when I hear that events are very long, because it messes with my fear of it being dragged at any point. But this event didn't feel dragged at all. Everything that happened here was justified, and it felt like served a purpose. There's a few parts that I don't fully understand of it, like why exactly Igla can remember Orphalun. Why it seems that the commander can remember Orphalun, but Elena can't. And also, what exactly they administered to Kalina during her confrontation with Igla while trying to retrieve Elena. I would just imagine it was a chemical in the air, just like they use hallucinogens to hide the presence of the marionette dolls. But overall, this was an amazing event. Wow, some concept art. I know, I was watching the concept art. It looks very, very pretty. I need to find someone, or maybe I can use my own voice to go back in the recording and see those concept art again. Or maybe I could probably just find them around the internet. I would imagine someone already went through the trouble to try to bring print screens, crop them, and repost them in a higher resolution. The full song is on their YouTube and Twitter. Oh, I will check that later then on my off time. What an amazing event. I wonder what we are going to receive next though. Now, whose POV is this? The shadowless lamps in the operating room blaze with a blinding glare. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! No, 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 no. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. But it makes sense. It makes sense. If William was the one that sent her, that wanted to send her to the Nirvana, he probably foresaw or they planned beforehand what could possibly happen. And he probably being the one person on Earth that understands the Nirvana better than anyone else, maybe even Elena currently. He could have made some previous preparations just to be able to receive more information about the inside of the Nirvana. Ah, shoot, I know now. Ah, we are going to see her again, probably. Fuck. Chiloveg feels a wave of dizziness wash over her. Every joint, every muscle, every bone in her body throbs with a strange and unnatural pain. And yet, she is still alive. No, that is not right. Is she truly alive? This body, is it really still her own? No, she cannot make a sound, nor can she sense anything tangible. Her body feels unbearably heavy, yet at the same time as though it's floating in a void. Her reaction is really warranted.
おや、目が覚めたかい。久しぶりの手術だから失敗したかと思う。
Fuck off, William. Seriously, fuck off, William. You... Paradeus. It's Paradeus. No one never truly dies here. Damn it. I'm here. Welcome to the stream, Adrian. Hi from Mama Gorilla Fans Law. You came just in time for me to end this event. Oh, fucking damn it.
視界から残存意識を救い出し、新しい素体に入れるのはそう簡単なことではない。
Yeah, because he's the one that knows them. Oh, fuck me. Eagle is probably going to come back and give us trouble. And now even Chilovag is here and probably going to recover soon. Even though her condition is like that right now, it doesn't mean that William can't do anything about it. Really? Yeah, really. I am almost finishing here.
まずはその体になれる。
And the body you gave her, William.
その後。
Yeah. She was his guinea pig. God damn it.
悲願で見たすべてを教えろ。
Meanwhile, Orphelin does not know when she awakens. Wait, what? She has returned to this place. Strange yet overwhelmingly familiar. But she cannot remember how she arrived. And it makes it worse that Paradeus now has Sturge and Doll tag thanks to having Igla. Ah, that's too. Damn it. Her last memory is of merging with Chilovak into the deep sea of the torrent of consciousness. Just as she last surrendered herself to the descent, someone reached out and caught her. Who was it? That memory has already scattered like drifting smoke. Now, she feels as though she is still floating in the deep sea, rising and sinking with soundless waves. She senses a light filtering down through the surface above, shining upon her, warm and viscous. Could she continue sleeping like this forever? Orphelin feels that it is time for her to awaken. So, she opens her eyes. Her vision is blurred, as though some strange lens covers her sight, rendering the world warped and distorted. The only thing she can see clearly is the reflection cast upon the dome-like ceiling above, when she lifts her head. She stares at that reflection in disbelief. She is in another person's body. It's her. What? Wait. What do you mean it's her? Hold on. She said she merged with Chilovek, but then got dragged out by someone's hands. What the fuck is going on? Her is a bit way too vague. Could be anyone. The worst possibility is she's still Chilovek, but I don't want to think that, and I believe that's the least. Like confined inside Chilovek's well or something like that. The other one, her. The only thing I can think of is that she is in someone's body, a body that is not of her own. For some reason, I can think of maybe Melanie, but I don't think that's the case. No. I don't think Melanie's behavior would. I don't know. Her could be anyone. Maybe another Elena clone? Who knows? Who knows? Shit, what's going on here, man? I'll definitely will have to read Ferrari's posts on my off time after this. There's a lot of things going on, and I feel like I'm not nearly educated enough to make any reasonable guess about what's happening, especially when it's related to Nirvana. Specifically when it's related to the Nirvana. I think anything related to the Nirvana right now falls into the realm of pure theories right now. I assume we are not giving enough clues to have a completely certainty about what's happening over here. I'll definitely have to read Ferrari's posts later. Hopefully he tackled this. I would imagine he did, because right now it feels like this is the biggest mystery of this whole event. Man, what an event. What an event this was. Damn. Now it's only going to take us like what, 6 months to a year before we get any continuation of this. Until then, we're going to have a long wait, receiving new dolls in the meantime. Talking about new dolls, I wonder what's going to be the next event. My personal bet is that it's going to be either Helen or what's the name? What's the name they give her? Lainey? My guess is going to be one of those two. But who knows? Maybe it feels a little bit silly again. And they decided to play a wild card and give us something completely unexpected and completely out of the CN schedule. So sorry for being too quiet. Too busy doing HD to respond much. I would have tried to answer more questions out there. Oh no. Don't feel sorry at all for it. Actually, I in fact even appreciate it. Because sometimes when people answer questions, it feels like a bit too much. Like, it could ended up spoiling some things, or could reveal a bit too much information to the point that it kind of ruins the experience of the event. So that you don't need to feel sorry at all. I will read Ferrari's post on my off time after I end the stream. After I take a bath, in fact. What a roller coaster it was. It really was a roller coaster now. I mean, I'm really curious now what's going to be the next event though. We're definitely not getting anything that the CN server is getting right now. At least I don't think so. Helldivers too. Oh, Helldivers too. Okay. Yeah. What an event. Jeez, this was really good. Really, really good. I should start to make an effort to get to Reverse Collapse soon, but I still have so many things to catch up to. Okay, I need to start wrapping up things here. It's already almost 5 PM for me. Next stream. Tomorrow, next stream is going to be Wuthering Waves. I'm going to do the main story quest of the current patch of Wuthering Waves. I saw that it's around 3 hours and 40 minutes long, and I think I can perhaps do it in 2 streams. And if so, that means that after Wuthering Waves, on Saturday, I will come back streaming and I'm going to stream GFL1 Virtual Pair event. GFL1 events usually don't have voice acting, so I probably will have to go back to doing my cringe voiceover after a long time. So yeah, tomorrow Wuthering Waves. On Wednesday is also probably going to be a Wuthering Waves stream. No stream on Saturday, no stream on Friday. I'm only coming back no stream on Friday. I'm only coming back on Saturday to do GFL1's virtual pair events, and after that I think I'm going to go back to Endfields, most likely. Either Endfield or I'm going to start reading chapter 15 of Archives. But it's most likely going to be Endfield because I am quite a little behind. I haven't even started chapter 2. But yeah, this was a really good event. I really like it. I can see why people say it's peak. It's such a fun event and brings a lot of things. It moves the plot forward so much in just a single event. It's honestly incredible. I'm sure Mr. Ferrari will drop a long tweet after the event ends. Oh, for sure. I will say you Globe are in for a good treat from here and on. Oh, I can't wait for that then. Bye Kiro, bye Naomi, thanks for showing up on the stream. It's always good to have you here. Alright. Am I forgetting something? No, I don't think I am. Okay, so let's wrap up. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. With everything said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. And on top of all of that, I got my daughter back. Thank God. Thank God.